the death penalty, guns and gun control. The writer. What does the writer inform about?
The writer informed about death penalty, guns and gun control.
And who is the writer?
The writer is
A theme book. It's from a book. Okay, and the topic. What is the topic?
The topic is death penalty, guns and gun control.
And it's the topic because that's what we get told, and that's what the text says. Okay, the intention. What is the intention?
The intention is for the text to inform us, and it wants to tell us different people's opinions.
And what about the language? Is it formal language or is it rude language?
The language is formal, and it's a natural text.
Neutral
Text.
and it's easily read. There's not many misunderstandings. Yes, and the circumstances for this text is that there's a lot of facts about the crime in the USA, and I think they made this text because they want to show people they want to tell the people about the crime in the USA. The reader is everyone, because it's easy to read, and but do you think that everyone understands the text clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that maybe.
So that is because the fact isn't that hard, and because
Yes.
it's easy to understand.
Yes, it's easy to understand.
Okay. And the next one is why I picked up a gun, and the writer is a woman called Tiffany. And the language, yes.
The language is natural, and it's an everyday language.
Yeah. Why is it an everyday language?
Because she use words that we use in
Or everyday?
Yeah. Yes.
And the topic is guns and rape, and how women should learn self-defense, because she thinks that there's not enough women that knows self-defense, and she wants women to know self-defense. What is the intention? Or we already kind of told, but the intention is to affect other women to carry a gun and learn self-defense. Like, that is also just what we said with the topic. The circumstances, maybe you want to tell about that?
Tiffany have been raped, and her message is to help other women and prepare them if something is going to happen to them, so they can use self-defense, as Carl said.
Yes.
And the reader?
The reader is, in some coincidence, it's good for women to carry a gun, but in another it's not good because they could get confused and go in panic, so the gun wouldn't help anything. Maybe in other situation it would be better to call for help. And that also tells about the USA, where they want guns, but in Denmark you're not allowed to have a gun, so the text would not be great in Denmark because you're not allowed to carry a gun. The last one is Elliot Engel and Jan Helfert. The writer is Elliot and Jan Helfert. There's like an interviewer, Jan Helfert, and the one that gets interviewed. The language, it is an interview, so it's questions and answers. There's a lot of explanations. and there's a lot of clever words. And the topic.
The topic is crime and guns, gun control, and what the root cause of crime is. And intention is what the fundamental cause of crime is. And circumstances. It's you, Carl.
The circumstances. It's a serious situation. They speak very formal, like if Engel says something ridiculous, he would be associated with it in his political career. So he can't just be rude, and like when Jan Helford comes with statistics and says no, that's not right, because you can see in Switzerland they have a lot of more guns and less crime. So he provocates Elliot, but he still managed to be calm, and he needs to be calm because there's a lot of people that watches this interview, and they would think bad about Elliot if he just answered rude. The readers are possibly some political people or someone that are interested in it, and that's also why Engel needs to answer right or in a formal way. Yes.